Welcome to 325 Rue du Moulin in Nigadoo. This country property sits on 8,970 square meters, which is well over 2 acres, and is approximately 5 or 6 minutes to Bathurst, 2 minutes to Beresford in northern New Brunswick. It's a large family home. And one of the nice things about this property is it pretty much has something for everyone. So if you are a person that loves the outdoors, again, you have 8,900 square meters. There's a pool, there's a hot tub, and there's a wood lot. There's a double driveway. So as we go around the side of the building here, this is actually part of their property, the second driveway that's here. But there is a right-of-way because in the back there are 3, I believe, camps further back onto that road. But it goes into the woods, and they have given a right-of-way to the people so they can get access to it. But it is actually part of the property that belongs to 325. So about 5 years ago or so, they added this garage. It's a 28 by 30 garage, and concrete floor with a footing. So you got lots of storage, and then behind there is another storage shed as well. So if you're a person that likes toys, whether it be bikes or four-wheelers, skidoos, your ride-on, your tractors, then this is definitely the place for you. As you can see, as you enter out of here, you're right next to a little gas station, and right after that is the highway entrance. So you're very convenient because you're right off of the highway. And actually in behind there is a chicken and rib place that's probably one of the best around. Smoked ribs, delicious. So as you can see from the front of the house here, there is a well cap. There is a well, and the well is not very old. It's probably only about 8 or 10 years old. They did have a very shallow well a long time ago, and it just didn't give enough water, so they dug a brand new well. So you have a new well, but you are on municipal sewer, so you don't have to worry about that. That's all taken care of. From here, actually we'll go around to the front of the house a little bit. So you have a U driveway, as you can see. So lots of place for parking. Again, lots of place for those toys. So you have an entrance on the front of the house with a wooden deck, and that wraps all the way around to the side entrance. One of the nicest parts of this property is the backyard, and what they've done to make it private, as well as to cut any wind, and it also does cut any vehicle noise as well, is they've made this little barrier in between the two to create this sort of oasis back here in their backyard. And as you can see, you have a hot tub and a pool. There's pavers over the majority of it, so it's great in terms of not having a lot of maintenance to do. So you have your pavers, and then over here you have a little covered area with a little bar in the front, as you can see. They even have their little fire pit that they do in the back here. So you have your required fence for insurance purposes, and then they've put up extra covering on it again just for privacy. And then in the back of the house. Now, as you can see, and I think it's quite obvious, the roof is in need of changing. The homeowners are aware of that, and that can be negotiated into the purchase price. That over here is an entrance directly into the lower level, so you can go right into your basement from here, which is great. If the kids need to run in to go to the bathroom, they can run in, use the bathroom downstairs, and run back out. And then from here, you go into the garage. Now, the homeowners have indicated that they're in the process of decluttering out here, so there is a lot of stuff in the garage, but it's just to kind of show you what the space does look like. And I'm going to show you, open up one of the garage doors. As you can see, there are 2 garage doors on electric openers. As I mentioned before, it's a 28 by 30. And at one point, the homeowner built like a separate storage room. I mean, obviously nothing is load bearing. So if you wanted to take that down to have the garage completely open, you could, or you could keep it as separate storage space if that's what you wanted. And then there's a door to go out to the backyard right from here. So if we look in here, you can see it is a huge garage. It's not insulated, but obviously you have power coming out here. And you have your own little separate sub panel as well. So in the next week or so, you'll see a lot less stuff in here than there is now. But, you know, there's tons of space in here for storage. And they have an extra fridge out here, and they have some workspace at the back, a workbench at the back. So there is definitely not a lack of space. So that completes the tour of the outside of 325 Rue du Moulin. And we're going to head around and go inside and take a look on the inside.